Let's begin. Duke Nukem forever. He finally gets his FPS shotgun in proper 3D, but they posed it poorly. Just look how big the ejection port is on screen. When does it ever occupy this much real estate? The shot sound is okay, animations are fine enough too. Projectiles and impacts are better, decent rate of fire, and you get a good feel for what you're hitting with some choice destructible pillars and enemy parts, which is always welcome. No custom animations for killing enemies however, which is especially poor for a heavily characterised game like Duke Nukem. This game was in development hell for over a decade, so it was either this or harsh language.
You might grow up to be as awesome as me.
F.E.A.R 3. F.E.A.R 2 shotgun received a 10 out of 10, so could they repeat the feat? Well, no. The sound is pretty good, and the moving parts when firing are cool. The projectiles are a huge downgrade though, no fancy wall decals or particle effects. Enemy impacts are what destroys the experience. These fools often take a full blast to the face and walk it off like a bruised knee. No face, no problem. Utter nonsense. Enemies should be dead or reeling for about 4 seconds before regaining their composure. Cue expressionless ragdolls when they do die. At least you can blow off some limbs, but the fun is heavily diluted. Deus Ex Human Revolution. Not much to look at and pretty ineffective in game unless real close. Non-armoured enemies take 2 shots to put down more often than not, which doesn't feel right for such a slow reloading weapon. You'll forget about this double barrel once you pick up the regular shotgun that can handle more than one opponent. I think this shotgun has one of the most satisfying sonic punches in any game. You can really feel the power of this thing with each shot. It's wonderfully animated with a slick model too. The burst fire modification allows 2 shots to be fired instead of 1, and also changes the sound of each shot, giving it a little more boom. It's so satisfying cleaning up the streets of drug dealers and weapon-toting thugs. Environments have some nice destructibility at times. Where the game does fall down though is its enemy impacts and reactions, as there's a lot of inconsistency here. What is there is good fun when it works. Resistance 3. Resistance 2 downgraded its shotgun, but there's a return to form here that rights those wrongs. It's punchy once again, with better shot sounds for each ammo type and perfect camera shake. The weapon is now half a concussion grenade launcher too. Enemies go down in 1 to 2 shots, which is perfect, with a wide variety of enemies, each with excellent stagger animations, dismemberment and destructible parts on boss fights that are so underutilised in FPS games. The incendiary upgrade replaces normal buckshot rounds. Flames engulf enemies instantly, and it's a treat. If they made the gun look prettier, made the ammo type selectable, and restored the double shot alt fire, this would have been a 10. Hard reset. Metroid Prime meets Scrap Heap Challenge. Firing this is a mixed bag, but mostly good things. The model looks very unique with funny moving parts. Shots and impacts sound very crunchy and satisfying. Sparks fly, metal shreds, and the impacts on larger robots offer great destructibility. Unfortunately, there's a shot animation glitch when continuously firing, where every 3 shots or so, the animation doesn't play. Bit of a schoolboy error that. The projectile is also a bit wacky. You always seem to hit everything in view. I believe it's by design to activate the environmental damage items, and it does work for that, but it makes you feel like you're never in control of what you're shooting. They could have put a gameplay option in there for realistic shot spread. Overall, it's a real work of weapon design art, and I'm very happy to fire it again in 4K 60. I love it!